I share to all. I have just checked and analyzed that we are in the same position that United States found themselves in. The reason, in my opinion, that Harris lost that general election wasn't because she didn't have a good campaign or the things she was saying in prosecuting Trump was wrong. Trump, on the other hand, recognized that the economy was not giving the people what they want. All accounts, all the pundits have said, all the predictions that the economy of America was up, jobs were going up, inflation was coming down, people were saying money in the pocket as far as a bigger paycheck, and that was all great. That economy looked good. Okay, that was good that Biden had brought it to that situation. You can't fault him at that. It was good. But on the other hand, the destruction came, although all those things were positives, good, and what they wanted to see. It is the fact that the people in the United States of America did not experience and were not experiencing any savings in their pockets. No reduction in food bill, and that was their cry. Trump actually won part of his. I'm not talking about the board. I'm just talking about food rise, price rise. That was one of his main reasons for winning that election. Although prices were going up and people were seeing money in their pocket, okay, they still could not purchase the food items that they wanted. It just wasn't working out. And that is the same thing. I have compared that to Barbados. We have the Central Bank of Barbados indicating every time it comes on air there is growth in the country. The economy have grown by 3.4%. It is showing growth every quarter. Yet on the other hand, there wasn't anyone in Barbados experiencing a savings in their bank account. There was no one able to go to the supermarket and still come back home with cash in the pocket. They were spending more and more all the time and could not afford the things in the supermarket, and that was one of America's basic problem. And they didn't mind how the unemployment was going down. They didn't mind there were more jobs creating. They didn't mind how the infrastructure of America was improving. They didn't mind how inflation was going down. All they wanted to know is they can afford to pay their mortgage, buy a new car, buy food, and the basic things like milk, if you want to say things like eggs, cereal, those simple things that America accustomed paying very little for, those things were costing them. They could not afford it. Here in Barbados, we cannot afford those things either. We are asking the government, based on the fact that the central bank, Mr. Greenwich, said that the economy is improving, it is doing better. Okay? We, the people of Barbados, want to see a reduction in our food bills. We want to be able to buy more groceries for our money. So I'm saying to you people out there, the American people recognize that the two just wasn't working. So as much as Biden and Harris have improved the economy, leave Trump with a good wicket to bat on, they just wanted to be able to buy food in their house, pay for the mortgage, buy a new car, send their children to school, okay? And it just wasn't happening. So I'm asking the government of Barbados, let us here in Barbados send a strong message as well. That doesn't matter if all those things are going well for the government of Barbados and getting money borrowed and money and getting money from international monetary fund was a bit easy to be had and other agencies. All we want to see a reduction in our light bill or our water bill, and we can buy more food for our families. We are able to pay our mortgages. We are able to have some kind of money left back that we can go away for vacation. We want to see that as well. So let us send a message to the Barbados government just the same. This government really have to go because they're not doing that. So Mr. Greenwich, you can come and tell me all these wonderful things, but the economy is growing. Unless I can purchase food in the supermarket, you're not doing anything whatsoever. You have to bring down the food prices. At this present time, there's a shortage of chicken in our supermarkets. How can it be if the economy is growing well and there's a shortage of chicken in our supermarkets? Why are the farmers not able to, or local farmers not able to meet supplies? Yes, I understand, and yes, I can concede. We have some weather problems. We had extremely hot weather, okay, that enabled the birds not to have the full growth capacity. Many birds die. I agree with all that. I can see it. It was real. Okay? But around this time of the year, we always have some kind of shortage, and that enables the government to import, and it's done deliberately by the two big poultry producers so they can import. We need to help our local farmers. We need government to step in and provide and help our local farmers. So in saying this, my whole point I want to get across to you that like the Americans, we are not satisfied with Mr. Greenwich saying the economy is growing. It has been growing every quarter. We want to see money in our pockets. We want to be able to pay for our goods at the supermarket and still have something left back. If not, we are sending a very strong message as well to the Barbados Labour Party. Beware, your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. To the Prime Minister of Barbados, we need you to stop flying around the world and pay more attention to the problems in Barbados. You spend more time overseas than you spend in Barbados. We need you home taking care of this little rock, this 166 square miles that the people are suffering. You're not paying attention to us. We're just facing increased prices every day. We are not able to sustain this any longer. We are going down the drain. We need to put a halt to this. We need to have some kind of reduction in our food bills. So until then, next time, thank you for your attention. I regard you.